Mr. Annamalai, you've been an IPS officer. The state government says that there is a procedure that people like you should be aware of. They say they are following the procedure. They say that Annamalai as an IPS officer, ex-IPS officer, should know that an investigation is not done on surmise. There is a procedure they are following. It's not like they are trying to cover up any ISIS angle. What do you think?
Namaste, sir. Yes, I agree with you. Of course, there is a procedure for everything we do, including for police investigation. But what is very peculiar in this case is right from day one till about 48 hours, they were parroting the same story. It's a cylinder blast. But the whole of Coimbatore and the press people who were there, they have seen nails, they have seen ball bearings, even when the cylinder got blasted. When they questioned the DGP also, he said, you need not worry too much about that. We are very clear it's a cylinder blast. Later, we waited for 48 hours. Then we were forced to call a press conference and question that you have seized more than 50 kg of explosive, but you haven't accounted for it more than 12 hours. You haven't disclosed. You haven't booked an FIR. Even FIR also you have booked for a simple section, not UAPA. So I believe, sir, asking questions is never a hindrance for any investigation.
Where did you get the information from about the terrorist angle? I mean, did your contacts in the police sort of reveal this to you privately?
Yeah, I've told in the press conference also, a lot of good conscience-based police officers, they told us, look, we have seized explosive, but somehow they're not allowing us to talk about it.
Who's not allowing? Who's not allowing? Who is
the state government and the senior officers.
You're saying your friends and contacts in the police told you that the state government is telling them to keep quiet about the terrorist angle?
The state government and the senior police officers.
Why?
They wanted everybody to, I don't know, sir, because Tamil Nadu,
what do they gain? What do they gain? What does any state government gain by denying a terrorist angle?
They operate on a very simple philosophy of minority appeasement. They believe no name should come that resonates with any religion, number one. And second, they want to create this happy picture of a state that is beautiful, peaceful, very nice. They want to show the CM as number one CM, everything in control.
You think you think Stalin is behind suppressing this?
I don't know, sir. That is for the NIA to find out. But I'm very sure the political pressure was put on the police not to divulge more information, not to divulge the original information. That I'm very sure.
But that can't come without high-level instructions.
I don't know, sir. Possibly. That is for the NIA to find out when they take over the investigation. 48 hours, what happened, why the investigation was misled.
You're saying the state government you're saying the state government wants to suppress the reality of Islamist radicalization.
100%, sir. There is no doubt. If you look at the performance of the DMK government every time when the Coimbatore blast, when you quoted in 1998, if you look back the statements of DMK leadership then in 1998 also, we can very clearly see how they suppressed. When previously when DMK was in power, we had this former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi's assassination. So different points of time, they are very clear. Any major incident in the soil, they try to suppress it. Or in case of Coimbatore, when the Islamic radicalization was at its peak, they try to divert it. In fact, they blamed it on ADMK leader for doing it.
No, but why are they hiding? Why would they try and sort of play down the identity of Jamisha Mubin? You know, you're talking about Coimbatore blast 1998. At that time, 60 people died in those blasts. 24 years have passed, Annamalai. 24 years have passed. You're saying even today, the ruling party in Tamil Nadu is trying to suppress the reality that there is fundamentalist, radicalized, Islamist terror groups operating within the soil of Tamil Nadu.
The mindset of DMK hasn't changed a bit. They're very clear right from day one. If you speak a particular person's name connotating with a certain religion, you lose votes. Because I can give you proof where ministers after ministers, they go to a stage, they say, because of minority votes, you have come to power. We don't want to lose it, including the assembly speaker on record, they speak. This is the kind of politics they do, but leave alone the fact even the minority brothers and sisters will not vote for them. But to build that theory, it is a cylinder blast. Even when the explosive got captured, they were trying to deny it.
Yeah.
48 hours is good enough time for any professional police setup to come out open and come clean. When they denied it, we didn't have a choice then to go to the press and to journalists like you and to talk about it, thereby forcing the CM to act.
Okay, viewers, I'll just summarize this for people across the country who have not known about Mr. Annamalai. He's just 38 years old. He is an ex-IPS officer, spent a few years in service. I think, and then quit the service, joined politics, and then became vice president, now president of the Tamil Nadu BJP. It's interesting here, viewers, I'll summarize this, that only after his press conference was UAPA and criminal conspiracy sections added by the Tamil Nadu police, and now the case goes to the NIA. This is going to become a hotly debated matter, and I think, Mr. Annamalai, you've at least brought this to the light. I don't think without your press conference it would have come to light. We're also investigating the story very, very closely. I got complaints yesterday, Tamil Nadu media is not picking up the story in the way that it should, and my advice to everyone and my friends in the Tamil Nadu media would be, please do not ignore cases of terrorism. Annamalai, thank you very much. Thanks very much for joining me.